What's up, ladies and germs? I just pasted. He can come in that way too. Here's a link for Asian. Oh, here he comes. I can just get rid of that then. Ah, fuck it. All right. Big V. V to the V. We are live. We're live.
We have to go to reliable internet source here.
Yeah.
Reliable. Maybe a little bit more than 84.
Ohio, the home of the Arnold classics.
The home of what?
The Arnold classics.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're in Columbus every year. Yep. One of these days I'm going to go. I keep telling myself that.
You know what Arnold movie I actually liked that a lot of people didn't? I liked Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero is so underrated. It's a...
Yeah.
Nobody, when it came out, expected that the action director McTiernan and the action star Arnold Schwarzenegger actually do a parody on action movies.
Yes.
And a lot of people said, oh, it was like not brutal enough, but hey, it's like when they were in the world of the movie, it was a PG-13 movie within the movie, so it was not brutal. But the scenes on real Earth, they were all totally brutal. So it was... Like I said, this movie makes sense within its own world, and this is also why it's so good.
I thought it was brilliant, and I didn't see it in the theater. I actually saw it on video later, and I was like, "How did I miss this?" And I think I was a victim of people saying they didn't like it, so I just decided to skip it. And then when I saw it finally, I was like, "Dude, I should have totally watched this movie. It's a spoof, the whole thing."
I's that guy, Conor Phrase.
Yeah. Ruben Guzman. What's up, my man?
Cowabunga, dude.
Got me some Irish beer, the Guinness.
My goodness,
that's a good idea. I just want to talk about Arnold.
Arnold.
Always ready to talk about
Arnold. Is the God. You just gotta love. I mean, even his bad movies are great.
There is, I think, the only. No, actually, I
even like that when he was a Russian guy. The Heat. What's it called?
Red Heat.
Red Heat. A lot of people didn't like that. I thought it was great.
There's a comic book adaptation of that movie by.
The worst Arnold movie was the one where he was pregnant.
Oh yeah, Junior was not good, and I think that the movie he did in German it's called Mr. Universum. Stay Hungry. The Stay Hungry actually had
the Stallone. That was like the. Oh, you're talking about Stallone's or Staying? I'm thinking of the Stallone.
No, Stay Hungry. That was where the movie. I think it's his first feature movie that he did. No. His first feature movie was Hercules in New York, but Hercules in New York didn't get released back then.
Right.
That was still good, though.
Hercules in New York it's a good comedy. People laugh about it, but it actually also functions as a good comedy, even without the dialect.
It was.
Connecticut comics.
I mean,
yeah.
I can't. My favorite, like I was telling VV before we started, was. He didn't discriminate, brother. He enjoyed the female scent. He enjoyed touching the ladies. And if you watch Pumping Iron, you see Arnold at his highest level working.
He also found Brigitte Nielsen on the Red Sonja set. Pretty good.
VV, when you're done, you got to look up Bill Burr and his little shtick on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll look it up. I can do it for you right now.
I mean, I don't know if you can play it, but it's just.
Yeah,
and he's giving Arnold props. He's like, people give Arnold a hard time. The guy became, he just goes through it. I'm not even going to try to duplicate it because I will kill it in a bad way.
But it's when you meet Arnold, everybody is like, Arnold's like, first he wants to hear an Arnold impression by him, by a person. I only spoke to Arnold once on FaceTime.
Oh yeah.
When a friend of his was in the museum and I made a tour for some friend of his in the museum. I it's like he's just an awesome guy. Sadly, every time he visited, I was not working, and I have around like 1 hour bus time to the museum.
What up,
Hey,
there,
hey,
homie?
Ron, the man.
What's up?
What's going on?
But I
Hey,
met
you guys
Ralph
ready?
Lauren.
You guys ready? We're gonna watch this Bill Burr.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Let me get back on it. Make sure it's right.
Warner Brothers. Oh, Warner Brothers.
Can you hear
Can I
it?
get?
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
No.
Shit, I had to fix it. I'm sorry. I'll fix it.
I'm
you
gonna
fixed
look it up later on YouTube.
Yeah, I'd love to hear, see what VV has to say about it, but he's
Yeah.
giving Arnold all the props.
Yeah.
The other one I liked was Running Man. Running Man,
Running Man is so
big fan of
good.
Running Man.
Movie.
I was just signing something for one of my staff, and I was like, "You ever see Running Man?" Because I was like signing it almost on her back, and I was going to take the pen and jab it. She didn't get the reference, though. So
I'll be back.
Okay.
Only rerun.
yeah,
I got it.
Yeah,
man.
Running Man is a very underrated movie by itself.
Here we go.
All my
still can't
heroes.
hear it. Oh, here we go.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, another great man. Another great man. Taken down by that gold-digging whore of a maid he's got. And I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit for doing what he did. It was a piece of shit move. But how come only he got chastised? What about the maid? Why was she called the maid that entire story? She was never called a whore, ever. Just boggled my mind. She knew his wife, first name basis, played with their kids, fucked her husband in their own goddamn bed. That's right down the checklist. First ballot Hall of Fame whore. Right there. Never. Why do you think she hooked up with him? Because of that 1987 flat top he's still rocking? The giant space between his teeth I could put this mic cord through? Or do you think maybe it's all that kindergarten cop money laying around the goddamn bedroom? No, it's awful. It's a horrific thing to see as a guy, watching guys go through that shit, you know? And then there's no sort of examination of it. They just go, he's an idiot. Hey, he's stupid. That guy's stupid. If that guy's stupid, what the fuck am I, right? Does it even make sense? Why would you do that? Why would you accomplish all that and then fuck it up, hooking up with one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life? Not saying I'm a prize. I'm just saying, you know? It's got to be something beyond that, right? You know what I think it is? I think it comes down to the way he talks, you know? That dude should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. That should have been the height of his success. But because he's a great man, he had the balls to move to America. Became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights, nobody gives a shit. He lifts weights, becomes super famous. Did he rest on his laurels? No. Next challenge. I'm going to become an actor despite the fact that nobody can really understand me. Against all odds, he starts making movies. Get down. There's a bomb. Get out of there. Becomes one of the biggest blockbuster stars of all time. What are you going to do next, Arnie? I think I'll marry a Kennedy. There's no fucking way you can do that. Bam, he does it. Cherry on top, I'm running for governor of a state I can't even pronounce, and he wins the election. Why wouldn't this guy think he couldn't bang his maid in his own bed and get away with it? This dude has been in the zone for over 4 decades. 4 decades, nothing but net. Bang a maid in my own bed? Dude, that's a layup. Are you serious? I had a hit movie with the midget. I don't even need a condom. Right? And then what happens? The smoke clears. Then all these trolls come out of the woodwork and start judging this great man. All these fatties, these fucking old guys who never got any with their jowls. coming on TV, absolutely reprehensible behavior. What kind of a public servant? His legacy is shrouded. Like they have any idea what it's like to be tempted at that level, right? Like they have groupies as they waddle out to their Mercury Tracer parked on the other side of a dumpster. Really? You're beating them off?
Oh, man.
This guy, he's not a great man anymore? Terminator doesn't count? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? Because he fucked Alice? Really? He's still not a great man because he did that. Then that's the whole thing's over? Anybody here think they could move to Austria, learn the language, become famous for working out, then be a movie star, then marry into their royalty and hold public office? How many lifetimes would you need? I'm on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. All right. How can I judge these guys? I can barely handle the temptations of Facebook. I'm going to judge Tiger Woods. I golf. I don't walk off the 18th hole and there's a busload.
That's
of
all the Arnold part,
women waiting to fuck
Vicky,
my
unless you
brains
want to
out.
keep watching.
Sorry, ladies, gotta go.
Let's just say it would be really tough to marry into the Habsburg family in Austria.
Yeah. I'm on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. That's one of my favorite, man. It's like,
Oh boy, chat, we got a special guest coming in the back door. Y'all might know him.
Always the
Yes.
back door.
yeah. He meant the back door, and I knew it was D-Rock, man.
I'm up the rear every time, baby.
Using loop.
What?
Look at that. We got a celebrity. Fucking
Yeah, I'll sign some autographs here in a minute.
Yeah.
It was a little hard to watch because it was delayed, but I mean the overall theme, man. Arnold, his just running through how move to a different country, get famous doing this, that, and his ramp up to success. It's like
I don't think that his first wife was that pretty either.
Don't know. I never
I mean,
followed him too
also
much.
like what Arnold went through here, like in Austria. It's if you see where he grew up, this place still looks today like it's from the 50s.
Oh yeah, his dad was a legit army guy too.
now when he goes to Austria, they must freaking just roll out the red carpet and like
Oh yeah.
throw
Yeah.
roses. I mean, is that guy like the Mac Daddy there or what? I mean, I can't imagine because he's a Mac Daddy. I mean, he's the man here too. I mean, what's his reception like in
The
Austria?
internet is acting up.
He can't hear you.
You can't hear me, BB?
VV, you can't hear
only a
Doc.
robot voices right now.
Can you hear me, D-Runk?
Is Man Cave trying to talk?
Yeah, you can't hear him either. I gotta give him a fucking. You heard him. I gotta give him a fucking mic. This is my fault. Doc don't have no proper equipment. I'm gonna send you my fucking
It's
headset.
where
Doc.
Arnold grew up is crazy.
Yeah, wasn't he didn't grow up on the poor side of things?
Where?
Didn't Arnold grow up on the poor side of life?
Yeah, and poor. It's like I think everybody was poor back then. After the war, his father was a policeman, so they had a flat which was owned by the state, and they lived in there. Where now is the Arnold Schwarzenegger Museum, and it was tough for him. Like he was going to training in Graz. I live in Graz, and from Graz to Thal. You can take a bus that takes forever, but when you miss the last bus, you have to run. And Arnold, when he was working out and missed the last bus, he had to run like 3 to 4 hours home.
Son of a bitch.
I have a
Would
hard time
you-
running
would you
stay at
hear
home.
this if I gave it to you? I don't know. I think you're pretty cool about use shit, but I barely use it. Would you use it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right, I'll send it to you. I just don't like sending people shit and they'll be like, yeah, I like it. And then, you know, they're like, fucking never see it again. I should get you a new one. I'll try to get you a new one.
You can get them for cheap.
Biggie, I'm gonna
Yeah,
exit
like
and come back. Can you
$10.
tell me if it's me or what?
Yeah.
Let me mute everybody. See how that goes.
Oh, it definitely ain't me. Don't even fucking mute me.
All right. No, I think it was definitely Doc. That's my fault, man. I fucking tell him I'll give him a mic. That's what happens when you have like 4 or 5 people in a fucking in a chat and you don't have enough mics. Like my shit don't sound great right now.
I think it might be.
Yes, Kenny brought his internet connection here. There is no-
Let me adjust
Maybe it
the
ain't
volume.
Doc. I ain't muting
Hey,
nobody.
Aaron.
See that?
Yeah, it's Aaron.
No, I still hear it.
Wow.
Is it you, Viragin? I mean, you, Viragin.
Test.
Let me fucking. All right, try it again, D.
Hey.
I think it's you.
You think it's me?
No, it ain't you. No, it ain't you. Okay.
Yeah, no, it definitely ain't me. I've got
All right.
earbuds in, and
All right, let's keep it going. So it ain't D. It ain't D. It ain't me. Let's see, Doc. Oops.
he got
I just
multiple.
drew-
It's
There we go.
fucking D-Ron. Get that jabroni out of here.
See, no, it still sounds good. All right, let's try VV. How you sound, VV?
Test.
Sound good.
Oh, there it went. It's VV,
Oh,
right?
it's the far connection over the ocean, maybe.
You're fucking
Yeah.
Austrian. You're fucking up our
Yeah.
American shit.
I don't know.
No, it's VV. Let's see. I'll mute him. Watch. Now we talk.
Oh,
I don't hear an
beautiful.
echo.
Yeah, no
Everything's
echoes.
fine. It's just VV.
It's that big mic.
I'll put in our link in the chat. We'll see. Just come back, VV. Leave and come back.
Yep.
All right, don't let him back in this time, okay?
Leave and come back, and let's all get out of here real fast. Hide.
I'm
Let's
kidding.
see
I
that.
love VV. You better get his ass back in.
Yeah, I'm glad we drag him onto the late night Friday. We'll call it the Biggie hour.
There you
Yeah.
go. Come
I'm
on, baby. Hey, we're all good now.
Yeah,
Look
good.
at that.
Yeah, that sounded better.
Yeah, way better. That's
What were we
that's comedy
saying?
gold right there.
You got every Scarlet Spider on the planet, huh?
Yeah.
You happy with yourself?
Oh, dude, I'm so fucking happy, man. I got the direct, the newsstand, and the second print.
But no
second
foil?
print.
They didn't make a foil one, motherfucker.
Better call him up and tell him to get on it.
Yeah, that's not the way.
You also have the German version.
Hey, Doc.
I
Show
do
that
have the German
fucking.
version.
Show the greatest sidekick ever, fam.
Well, I have to go through my progression first. I have a few.
All right. How about a Doc fucking holiday Hollywood banger fest? What do y'all think?
Yeah,
of that?
Make him big. Make him the big dude.
Big time, baby.
Oh no, I want to still be on the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, make him the big, and
All
we're
right,
all
I got
small.
it. I know what I'm doing.
So-
I know what I'm doing. I've done this. I've been around the
Drag
block
it.
before, brother.
There you go.
Don't fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Wiz Comics number 4, 1940. It's
More
one
like
of the
these
few
comics.
good girl covers for Wiz Comics and bondage.
Okay.
Tentacles, bitches, everything you need.
Yep. So this is a banger golden ager,
Looks
1940.
like a
May of
tree parrot trying to.
Not
like a-
my oldest, not the oldest comic I'm showing in this exact sitting. So May of 1940 for that.
Looks like a tree parrot trying to fuck a.
I'm pretty
chick.
sure Magic Lasso's in the audience, so we'll recognize this one.
Oh, you got a better one. That's what he does.
98. This is a low grade. It
Okay,
has a
now.
lot of shadowing on the edges, but it's complete.
Son of a
1.8.
bitch.
Dude, who gives a fuck about the edges, man? That
Yeah.
Son
First
of a
Silver
gun.
Age Wonder Woman, which is a silly sort of idea, but it's just a great cover.
Silver
fairly
and
low
Golden
grade.
Age, brother, on the same book.
Beautiful. So I know Magic's going to like this one. Hey. because he has good taste.
Oh, you got him tearing up over there.
Finally got this one. I've been trying to get this stupid comic forever. Silver
yeah.
Surfer, number 4.
I've got
There
the
you go.
Superman variant of that.
You do.
Yeah, no, I like that variant you have.
Yeah, D's good at that shit.
I got
That's a
another one
big-
cooking right now too.
Don't DS have a 9.2 he loves pulling out every now and
Yeah,
then?
he has a
He
nice
fucking
grade.
pulls that bad boy out all the time, bro.
Yeah, you just like to slap it on your
Yeah, I
forehead.
just got this 9.2.
Corinthian, you'll love this one. Really rare 1943.
Yeah.
This is the most difficult comic
The
of the
picture
ones
is
I have.
frozen.
Super
What's that?
Snipe number 8. The Fuhrer is about to get a pin in the tuchus.
Nicht in die Achse.
He needs a
China.
pineapple.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he shouldn't have.
Yeah, I
Like,
love
that's
it.
a
The
couple
boy
shouldn't
with
have
the
shown
most
up back in the
comic
days.
in America.
That's like Megaton Man.
Yeah, I got this from my boy Stray Flexen from Instagram. He knows more about Hitler covers than I do.
Me and him had an interesting IG conversation the other day. He hits me up out of the blue and he's like, "Hey, did you message me?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Yeah, you did." And I'm, "No, I didn't." And just went back and forth a little bit. And
Don't you
no
lie to
one's
me.
mad that no one's really mad, but yeah.
So yeah, that's a tough to get comic. This one is the oldest one I have, and it's the big one, Biggie. So this is the one
Boy.
this is the one y'all been waiting for.
Hold on. Don't do it yet.
Don't do it yet.
We gotta get this going. Unbelievable.
So I got a really good deal on this. It is a restored, but it is the first appearance of Dick Grayson. The full
Oh.
appearance,
Woo-wee.
Dick cover.
Huh.
April 1940.
Holy ho.
Look
Dude,
at how
that looks
nice-
amazing for that Toys R Us reprint, dude. Very nice reprint.
Look at that.
Y'all see what's going on out here, brother? What up?
Yeah, it looks like they're running out on the football field.
It's like, here is my
The sensational character find of 1940.
my
Robin.
adopted child,
Bob Kane. On the
Bob
corner.
Kane.
Yeah, fuck Bill
that's a
Finger.
piece of history, bro. That's a book people think of when they think of cool old books.
So, hey Doc, the restoration on that book, is that something that could get removed, or did they
No.
trim it?
No, it's not trimmed. It's not trimmed, but color touch and pieces added, it wouldn't be worth the effort. Because the pieces added are almost always on the corner, and it would just make it look like it's probably more of a rat shoe here if you did that. It has
Okay.
significant color touch here for sure, and probably up the side. And
I don't even think
it wouldn't be
about
worth
it. I
it. I mean, it's been done. It's one of those. It's been done. It's extensive, so it would just really be not worth. It would destroy.
Oh, if it's extensive, it's over.
Yeah.
With, yeah.
Yeah, I got this
I
for a
think it's
less than almost the same grade, same amount of restoration from a few months ago. So I put it out, and I was surprised to get it. It was honestly, for what it is, I got it at a much lower price than usual. So very,
Oh, yeah.
very fortunate to have gotten it.
Yeah, it's a
Not
crazy
saying
book.
it's cheap, but this is big comic, and
It's amazing.
I think with certain books it doesn't matter. The color of the label doesn't matter.
yeah.
McFarlane had purple label Action Comics
Action
number
1,
one.
yep.
And
Yeah.
Purple label Action 1 of the grade I just showed is significantly cheaper, but it's still, you could buy a really nice house in anywhere but maybe California. There you could
Yeah.
buy an apartment with that amount of money. But yeah.
who
So
wants to move to California these days?
first Dick Grayson.
Grace in the
First
Dick.
appearance of Nightwing.
Hey,
First time
yeah.
you got Grace with Dick.
Nightwing.
So
The dick
Yeah.
barely grazed across his lips.
Was not expecting that one. I put a low ball bid in, got it. So I'm very, I was psyched to get it.
Right before the stimulus checks. Good
Yeah.
timing.
Well, I got it a month ago, but the mail and everything, it's been
Yeah.
takes a
Fucking
while to
good.
get these things.
Oh, it's so
But
cool
I
that
actually received it. I received it in the mail 3 days ago, 4
Oh,
days ago. So
that's
that's cool that the stimulus came now. You know, it covered like half of the purchase, and you still got 300 left.
I don't get no stimulus.
But it's a crazy feeling to have like an expensive book in the post.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Well, yeah, I
just
got
sent-
this from a comic, not from eBay. I got that from a comic link, and if it gets lost in the mail, they give me my money back. So
Yeah.
that's not knock on wood. That's never happened.
I just sent $12,000 worth of books to CGC to get reholdered for custom labels and then getting them out of old cases and whatnot. And it's an uneasy feeling to.
Did you insure them when you send that much?
I fully insured it. It cost me $82 to ship it.
That's totally worth it.
Oh yeah, dude. And I insured it enough to where I could rebuy them if the package went missing. Not just, I don't want to just come out even. Like I want to be able to actually obtain the books. So
Yeah, peace of mind is very important.
oh yeah, dude, it's like wearing a condom, dude. Like you got to.
You don't raw dog your alien.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're with your woman, you go for it. But you meet a chick, peace of mind is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Biggie's like, nah.
It's a lot to worry about. It's a lot to think like, yeah, man, that's my whole big favorite books going out in the fucking Wild West,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
trust
I've never
fucking-
sent big books. I get them, so it's not as much of a.
I've
But
never
you're right.
done
You've
You
done a
gotta insure that.
submission, Doc. You've done submissions, right? Yeah,
I have, and I guess you know what I do with my submissions. Though I almost always send them through big books. I send through a local comic store that I know. When he sends a lot of his stuff and he insures it, I just give him some money.
Oh, here we go. Now I see all the comments coming in. Yeah, that's right. Doc's got a fucking first Dick Grayson, boys.
Hey,
That's
hey,
why I don't create things. I don't want to send my holy books over an ocean.
Yeah, you would. I think in your case, Vivi, you'd be better off just going to
I'm
going
thinking
to a
about
Comic Con and
comics.
having it done in person if you ever want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just started buying like $1,000 books recently. Do you like? I would say you had some $1,000 books, but then you just said fucking turn it up a whole nother level and bought multi-$1,000 books and shit. So
yeah, no, I sent off my giant size X-Men to get the new custom label.
that's a big fucking couple $6,000-$7,000 by itself.
I sent off
$10
my Daredevil one that I just got.
There you go.
'cause
That's
it's
nice.
a-
You just had it for a couple days. You gave it
Yeah.
a little peck on the cheek. Said, "Get the fuck out of my house, you dirty bitch."
Yeah, no, dude, it's in that old case and it's cracked, so I need that fixed. I sent off my first Miles to get the new custom label,
Nice.
and then some other books that aren't as valuable, but yeah. First Deadpool, getting the Deadpool label on that book.
You got
And,
a 9.8. Yep.
Yep.
For me, it's cheap if I buy a slab book of eBay, especially
Oh, yeah.
with the eBay international shipping option, where you only have to pay around $20 to $30 for shipping from US to here. That's it's. But sending books here from here to there is. I could send it through a comic shop in Vienna, but I love my books too much.
What up,
it's
Silver
tough.
dude? I see you, brother.
I'd say like 3/4 of my graded books are books that I bought graded already.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you can really see them in person, it's tough. Biggie bought a big book raw, and but it's he thought about it, and you got to be careful. It's certainly if grading gives you a little bit of reassurance, but
That's terrifying.
pull that
You get it
open and
wrong.
look. Make sure that shit's complete, Biggie. No, just don't do that.
Well,
No,
it's
do
got,
it.
it's got a dog ear on it.
Do it,
Here, I
but
gotta
not right
show
now.
you.
Not right now.
Yeah, you do that when you got Lil Shaq put to bed, so he can't
Yeah.
like come over and tip your
Yeah.
pop over.
And
Yeah.
don't rate the seller yet. Wait till you actually inspect that sucker.
Yeah, and Biggie, you can
Check
always
me
send
out,
it.
Silver.
You can always send it to DGC. I'm pretty sure
It's got a
D-Ron
dog ear.
on Avengers 1.
I told
I
him
could,
no.
I could. I mean, it's chipped heavily, but there
Yeah,
is
it's
a
got the
chip where I
Marvel,
can.
the classic Marvel chipping, man. That happens a lot with that book. That
And the
book,
bag is wrinkled. I need a new bag.
Yeah, but the most important thing is really to go through it and look if there's no cutouts or anything.
yes, yeah.
You
You
look
can't
at this.
you go through
Look at
each
this spine
page.
and tell me how important that is.
Yeah.
to
Now
go
you're
through
fine,
it.
man.
Yeah.
If
Because,
it's Biggie, the things that I want you to make sure is it's complete. That's
Yeah.
it, man.
and I don't even fault some sellers because I'm pretty sure some sellers never look through the book themselves.
I bet it is. The guy had 100%. So I'm pretty sure.
But still,
Then he had
maybe
like
he has
700
never looked through it and he just assumed that it was.
Yeah, you
I
look
think the
through
guy's
it.
spot on. I think it's a 1.5. I think it's complete. I think that it's one staple loose. I think, but until I look at it, I don't know. So I have to
Yeah.
look at
Say
it.
pull on the pages and make sure the staples aren't separated.
No.
You tug them at when you extend them, right? At the end, when I extend, I tug, right?
No, you
Yeah,
do the
give
tongue
it
to
that
the-
good flap and tug.
That's what you do the butt
Okay.
cheeks, man, not the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I remember when I bought it was just a very cheap book, but it had a cutout, Supernatural Thrillers, which was a Robert D. Howard story, and yeah, there was a cutout for bodybuilding it. So it was like this decisions were made while reading this book. Somebody wanted to have these Gil Kane muscles and cut out the bodybuilding it.
Yeah. This is the second time I bought this book. The first time I bought it, they said this is how it's pictured. The book is as pictured. Then I get the book and it has a big old rip in it and this and that. And I'm like, this ain't the book that was pictured. Guy, I sent it back and got my money back, but it was annoying. Yeah.
Yo, Rock City, what up, dude? Hey, Aaron, say hello to Rock City, man.
What up, Rock?
There you go.
Yeah, that's a double hello, Rock. There's
Yeah.
3.
And
Yeah.
of course, the other thing you always
Right,
hope when you
thank
order a book that when they have it like in a normal regular mailer that the post just doesn't fuck it up. On the last
Yeah.
week, post box.
Yeah, I had to send a few cracked CGC cases back because the post office must have dropped that thing, and they were nice. I got it off an auction house, so they're like, just send it back. They'll get it reholdered. But
I'm waiting for my comic book dealer to come by so we can send a book out.
Oh, yeah. You got
Ooh-wee, look at those.
I thought you said you we're reholdering them sons of bitches.
No, he said giant size.
yeah.
Giant
giant
size is
size.
getting the custom X-Men label on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Watch them fuck up, and they'll put the custom Spider-Man label on it.
what a crazy book. All right. Thanks, D. Appreciate you, bud.
I was watching some guy on YouTube sent a bunch of his stuff, and he wanted some Spider-Man comic to have the custom Spider-Man label, and CGC screwed it up and put Spider-Man labels in all the comics he sent. So he had all these like random comics and Spider-Man custom
Yeah,
label.
I think you watched the same video. It's, yeah, that's the next thing. I wouldn't trust CGC with my books. The fuck ups are just too regularly to just assume that it can't happen to you.
Yeah,
I think it's a
CGC,
young.
though?
Go ahead, D.
No, I was going to say with CGC, like, people mess up by undervaluing the book when they send it there. You got to tell them exactly how much that shit is worth at the grade that you think it will be. And that's the peace of mind, because if they mess it up, then they're going to pay for it. So,
But I also
but if
heard from other people that CGC then was like, no, that was already the book how it arrived here.
yeah, I mean, there's risk, but overall, I
Depends on the
mean,
creator, probably how honest the creator is.
yeah. Like, you know, for me, like, you know, if it's a big dollar book, I take good pictures of it and I make it bulletproof. Like some of the books that I've sent, man, I've sent them in like adamantium, vibranium cases, man. Like they're not getting dinged.
Yeah, they get lost when they're stuck in Brooklyn somewhere.
Oh,
I want to try a top 5 Arnold movies. Are you guys
Top
bright
5?
enough to run 5 off top of your head?
oh, dude, I go T2, T1.
You want to go first, Steve?
Yeah, I'm going first right now.
All right, go,
I
D.
got
Give it to him.
T2, T1. I'm gonna go Predator. I'm gonna go Last Action Hero, and that last one I'm gonna go. Shit, man. What?
True Lies.
Yeah, True Lies. Good call. Fuck
Total
yeah.
True
Recall.
Oh fuck yeah! I gotta get Total Recall in there. So hold on.
So get rid of T1 there and put Total Recall in that spot.
No. Here we go. T2, T1, Total Recall, True Lies, Last Action Hero.
Okay.
I like that you
that's
have
sweet.
Last Action Hero on that. We were talking about that earlier. That's a underrated.
Oh, dude,
Arnold movie.
it's a spoof of
Yeah.
action movies.
People
And-
didn't like it for some reason. It was not popular.
Oh,
But
dude,
it
it
was
was
great. It was
Raging for
subtle.
Last.
It was a subtle spoof in a way. It was
You
like,
watch it now?
Give it to us, Aaron.
Yeah, anything wrong.
I'll go with his list. I don't watch a whole lot of Schwarzenegger.
Oh, okay.
movies.
All right,
It's a good list,
I'll
Aaron.
go.
Good job.
I'll go. All right, so mine. I got to get some Pumping Iron. I got to get some Predator. Of course, T2. All right. Commando is fucking phenomenal. And shit. For 5, yeah, Total Recall, dude. Total Recall.
Yep.
All right, your turn, Doc.
I like. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if this is my top, but I just think of Arnold with Terminator 1, just such the cold cyborg. T2, I don't know why you guys put T2 up there. I mean, he was good, but T1, I'm just going to put
Terminator
T1.
1 is way better, yeah.
Yeah, Predator, I absolutely have to put Predator. Commando. I like Total Recall, but I'm going to go with a little outside here. I'm going to go with Last Action Hero, and I like Running Man, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Good old Running Man.
Oh, I gotta remove True Lies and I'm putting in Running Man.
True Lies is great, too. That'll be an honorable mention. I love Jamie Lee
I'm not
Curtis. in that
changing
one.
any of my list. My shit was
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, you know what though? With True Lies though, that's not a real Arnold-like movie. It was a great movie and I loved it,
Yeah.
but the production value was different. Running
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, they had. I like the Jamie Lee Curtis in that, and Tom Arnold was great in that. You know, it was a very good. Yeah.
All right, Double B.
I would take fucking True Lies over Twins any day. Even though Arnold's name was
I enjoy
Julius.
Twins, but I'm not gonna put it top 5.
Yo, Arnold's name was Julius at one point, so I do appreciate that, but I can't have it in my top 5. All right, let's go, VV. What you got, big dog?
Well,
Can I just add one thing? The original Conan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put.
I don't know. We all fucked up. You're right.
I was
The
going to put
original
Conan in
Conan. I
there,
forgot
too.
about the original Conan. I'm gonna slide that in there and bump out. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna probably bump out Running Man for that.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
that's genius though, because fucking Conan is good. What you got, VV?
well, my number 1 is obviously Conan the Barbarian, which is a perfect movie. Only one of a few movies that are rated at 100%. My number 2 is Predator because it's the gold standard of action movies.
Yeah, Predator.
Predator is just the only thing you can make better about Predator is not showing the alien ship in the beginning of the movie, so you can longer be in the dark what actually the creature is. Then number 3 is Total Recall. Paul Verhoeven is one of my favorite directors. Total Recall is an intelligent movie that only can work with Arnold. You have such a serious movie, and every other actor in there with the same dialogue would make it a silly movie, but Arnold just makes it work. It's like it's still a serious movie with the Arnold quotes. Then number 4, Terminator 1. Terminator 1, I think, has one of the best endings in movie history, when Sarah Connor drives into the storm, and before that it's like, there's a storm coming. It's like, I know. It's fantastic. And with number 5, number 5 is a tie between Commando and Running Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
See,
both.
Yeah, I'm with it, bro.
For me, T1's a must just because I love the Harley in there. I love Harley.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not kidding
I
you.
just
when we
like the
get done-
production for my top 5. I thought that those were the best. Conan was an epic. That's like Star Wars on.
It's
I messed up leaving that out.
like 2.5 hours to live, and anybody would ask me what you want to do in the last 2.5 hours.
It was a little early. I was pretty young. You must have been young when that came out, but you really you're from Austria, so you really
beginning of his 30s. He was born in 47, and Conan was released in 82. Like,
yeah. I would have been 1 year old.
I remember watching Conan and Barbarian with my mom, and then that first scene where he's fucking the demon woman. I was just like, a little
I
uncomfortable.
never got to watch it as a kid. I watched
That's
the
the
rest of
worst.
them.
It's
Then
that scene when
he
you're with
throws
your
her into the fire, and she goes flying off of the
Yo.
fireball. I was like,
which
this is a good
movie
man.
did the which movie did the mirror room first? Was it Enter the Dragon
it
or
was
Conan?
Conan the Destroyer with the mirror
Into the
room.
Dragon's way earlier than Conan.
Yeah, I think
That's
Enter the
that's
Dragon
really
was
sad.
like
That's mid
mid to late
Dude,
60s.
what a great scene,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
That is
Bruce
some
Lee.
magical
Bruce Lee
shit.
didn't do enough
I'm
movies.
gonna
to
look
make
and see if I
top
can
ten.
find Conan doing the mirror room.
Yo, when we're done with this stream,
Yeah, the Conan the Destroyer scene with the mirror is a homage. I think it was to Enter the Dragon.
okay. Yo, when we're done with this stream, I'm fucking watching Running Man right away. God, I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's so awesome, and we got finally like a real awesome release here.
Oh man.
Total
It's got a
Recall.
great
soundtrack,
I
right.
could almost move that to my list too, VV. You made a good argument for it. When I thought about it more deeply, it had a lot of levels to it. That movie, you know what I mean? You didn't.
Well, and
was
leaves
a
you
well-done
with
movie.
it leaves you with not really knowing whether or not he was in a fantasy land
Yeah,
or if it was real.
is a mind fuck type of Matrix
Yeah,
movie.
I love that.
And that part where he pulls out the probe from his nose, that was pretty bad too. Yeah.
When you have the Blu-ray of Total Recall and Conan, there's something you have to do.
Yeah.
And
Watch
three
the audio
titties.
commentary with Arnold, like with Total Recall, the audio commentary with Arnold and Paul Verhoeven is a masterpiece. Because Paul Verhoeven, obviously a mastermind of cinema, and Arnold is just commenting what he's seeing. It's brilliant. And the Conan audio commentary with John Milius and Arnold is basically just them both being horny about every hot woman in the movie.
You know, I'm going to add Raw Deal to the list. Raw Deal.
It is also underrated as Raw Deal is a movie that came out actually quite late into Arnold's career,
Yeah.
and but it is a movie that feels like it's an earlier movie.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, basically, it really feels like it's an old script for a Charles Bronson movie,
Yeah.
and Vito Laurenti just didn't want like Arnold should play it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I enjoyed it.
I gotta add Kindergarten Cop.
Fuck out of here.
I like to laugh.
It's not the tumor.
It's not a Duma.
Not a tumor.
Not a Duma at all.
Yeah.
Did anyone here see the new Terminator Dark Fate movie?
No.
Actually, I like Dark Fate.
So did
I
I.
really like the movie. I was watching it in the premiere in Europe, and it's because I have to say I don't like Terminator 2.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean,
I
I mean, I like Terminator 2, but I'm not putting it in my top 5 like you guys. I like
Terminator 2
Terminator
is
1 for
the
sure.
pacing is off, and I really dislike Edward Furlong. I can't stand Edward Furlong.
So no wonder why you like
The
Dark
beginning
Fate.
of Dark Fate is very. I was waiting for that moment. He had it coming.
So you really like Dark Fate and you love American History X, the ending. Have you seen American History X?
Yeah, I've seen American History X.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. I have to think about it.
I'm probably the odd man out here on that.
Oh, this is
that,
smooth.
that might be a copyright strike, especially with Paul Dury's music. The music is so fantastic in the scene. Conan Destroyer soundtrack by Basil Paul Dury. Absolutely.
I think we're getting somewhere now, boys.
It looks like we're watching a GIF.
It's not gay porn.
This is real. Holy shit!
We got some wrestling action.
Oh, you
here.
know that's got to be Kareem, dude.
Pat Roach plays the wizard and fucking and Pat Roach was a British wrestler.
Oh, the pussy stirred.
The music is so fantastic.
Dude, I haven't seen this in so long. I probably forgot this movie.
Yeah, last time I seen this, I thought the graphics were good.
Yeah, I saw this when it, on Betamax when I was in a boarding school in India.
There's something I haven't heard of in a while.
Oh
Nice.
man, fucking pumping iron, dude. Oh man. All right, I'll stop. I'll cut it out.
It's when you watch Pumping Iron, you can work out for hours. It's the most motivating.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
It's the only thing is it's a little bit sad right now
Oh,
because
dude.
some of the bodybuilders in the movie passed away in the last 2 years. Ed Corney passed away of then Franco Colombo.
Franco Colombo died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
drowned.
was so smart, dude. You could
Oh,
you
right,
could
he
tell
drowned.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Franco Colombo also has
intelligent as
some
hell.
really fun action movies,
Yeah.
like Ancient Warriors from 2003, and it's funny
So,
watching Franco Colombo movies. He was.
I don't think
fun.
I've ever seen a Franco Colombo movie.
What you have to watch, what I have here in the background, is Fire Force, which is the only movie that features the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Dude, so Asmus in the chat put End of Days in the list.
End of
That
Days
is
underrated movie.
no, I think that's a movie that Arnold was not good for.
That's why I like it so much. He's
Okay.
like really fucked up as Jericho Kane, and I think it fits because it doesn't fit. It's an occult thriller, and it still works in my opinion. And I was like, of course, some of the quotes.
Did
is
you like the one where he got pregnant?
fucking
I didn't like that
wild.
one.
Hmm?
The one where he got pregnant. Did you like that one?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually decided I wasn't going to see it, and I'm glad I'd have never seen it.
Yeah.
And
it's
I don't think I'll
Wow,
bother.
then you can't have an opinion.
It just looks so awful.
Yeah, it looks.
Arnold pregnant. I just can't.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
I don't even want to go into that realm.
it's
you know?
it's probably a movie that they would have given him an Oscar today. And the Eisner Award just because.
He would have been. Yeah. He,
Hey, Aaron, is that Connie?
That's Connie.
What up, Connie?
George says, "What's up?"
Connie's
D-Runk, you're like Aaron's negative on a photo or something. You know, you're like.
Nah, I got a little more
You guys
going
are
on
yin
up
and
here.
yang or something, man.
Like
I
the
don't
two
know.
versions of Superman when they split into the electric and other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. End of Days.
Well, guys, I
I
think I'm gonna
remember if I
wrap it up.
actually
I
saw
think we
End
got
of Days. That was like a supernatural. You said supernatural throw. I'm not sure I've seen that movie.
That was the one where, like, basically he's
Gabriel
fighting
Byrne played
Satan.
Satan.
Yeah, I remember
Dude,
Gabriel Burns in, and I like him. And I
Dude,
don't
he
think I've
played one
seen-
of the best Satans of all time. Gabriel
Yeah.
Byrne did.
One of the
But-
top Satans.
But the movie I thought was just awful.
One of my favorite Satans is John Constantine with the from
Oh yeah.
Keanu Reeves with yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whoever that guy is, I love that Satan.
I forgot the name of the actor.
He's
a
a Scandinavian.
popper, but my favorite Satan was from what was that movie? It was an old Tom Cruise movie from way back in the day.
Oh, Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that guy had the horns, man, and the
Yeah,
makeup.
good.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tim Curry. Tim
didn't know
Curry.
Tom-
Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Curry was the shit. That's
Yeah.
the best one.
But I like the Constantine
goofy looking
Satan
dude.
personality and the
Yeah.
attitude was.
It's the
he couldn't rely on the massive makeup and horns and
Yeah.
body and everything. He had to sell it with.
And the Constantine movie is the perfect Constantine movie without having actually Constantine in it.
yeah. I actually
then,
like that movie. I know it didn't. I don't think it did.
It's
that well.
a great movie. It's
Yeah,
just
I
they
really enjoyed it.
did a movie stream on it where we talked about it and we both love it.
Yeah.
I think I love the movie, so this is not a critique against the movie. It just shouldn't have been called Constantine.
Yes.
If you're gonna make that
just
movie,
didn't sell to the American public, they should have done something different.
It's
Dude.
I mean, hasn't the director watched Bram Stoker's Dracula and heard Keanu Reeves' British accent?
yeah. Well, he didn't even do one.
Yeah, I don't think he bothered. He didn't bother with the.
At this point, why should he bother? He already fucked
Yeah.
it up with Dracula.
Funk just brought up The Eraser, and now he picked a Conan movie I actually didn't like at all. I felt like it just didn't have anything original, and it was at the end of the line. Eraser was a movie I did not like at all. I don't know. I saw it in the theater, though. It's been a while.
You have the famous scene in there where he shoots a crocodile and says, "You luggage."
He's always had some good one-liners, no matter
Yeah.
what. But for some reason, that movie, I just felt like it was nothing original about it for Arnold. It was just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
templated.
Sabotage is an underrated movie of the new Arnold movies. That was actually a good one.
Sabotage. I don't think I've seen that one. Shit.
I don't even think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
after
Funk.
political career.
Oh shit! The Expendables is pretty good too.
hate Expendables.
I
Never
love the
saw it.
concept of the Expendables, and I'm very much looking forward to the new comic book, The Expendables Go to Hell, which I'm waiting for almost for 1 year soon.
Is
But
Expendables the one where you have every basic actor from all the action heroes? That
Yeah.
like
But my problem with the Expendables is that it's shot like a modern action movie. You have shaky cam in there, and it's like you have all the awesome actors you want to see, but they made a modern movie and not an old school movie with it.
yeah.
The best
Right.
Expendables movie is the second one, because you just have so much going on, but also Arnold was not really informed for the movie, sadly.
Yeah.
But
Oh, he
Chuck
wasn't
Norris is awesome. I mean, also that he has like the Lone Wolf McQuaid theme going on in the background.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the
Well, guys,
egos on
I'm
that
gonna
set? Sorry, Big. Yeah,
I'm gonna roll
we're
out,
wrapping it
man.
up.
Little
It's
Shack
over
woke
with.
up. It's all done. What's this say? Marvel needs to do a Running Man style of Mojo. It would be awesome.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The game show aspect and all that, absolutely.
All right. Well, Lil Shack woke up. I gotta get out of here, but it was fun. I thank you
right.
for showing
It's almost
your
6
first
a.m.
Robin.
Time to go to bed.
right.
Yeah,
Good night.
Vrengen,
Good night,
he's a
good
vampire.
morning.
It's official. Vrengen, he's stays up all night and sleeps all day. So that's all
All
right.
right.
Yeah, thanks. Now broke the masquerade. Great.
Remember one thing, chat. Just remember this. I have an Avengers 1, and you don't, dude.
Black
Ah.
Rock.
Yeah. Your daddy's a punk. Your mom, or how's it go? You're a punk. Your daddy's a punk. And your mama's a bitch.
Biggie. Biggie.